these are the top 3 areas that have improved in my life since I've been practicing semen retention. Now, I put some good thought into this. Usually, I always kind of put thought into my videos, but when I go outside, I actually get instant downloads. So, a lot of my videos outside are really, it's really freestyle, but it's just me at that moment of time remembering, like, okay, this particular experience happened. Let me bring it to y'all attention. Or, if there's a certain situation that I want to talk about, I definitely bring it to y'all attention. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all might call me crazy, because even as I record this video right now, like, I ain't nobody in the room but me. You feel me? It's just me and the camera. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of YouTubers are like, a little bit, a little cuckoo. But to say the least, usually when I'm vibing with myself for real, if you have a true relationship with yourself and you can have a conversation with yourself, you be coming up with the most realest shit when you're by yourself. Like, you be having hella eureka moments. You be like, damn, bro, why isn't anybody around to witness this? Or why I can't just tell this idea to this person? Or if you're dealing with a female, like, damn, why didn't I say this? I wish I could have said this to be a little bit more smoother. A lot of the times when you be vibing by yourself, that's when you be the most creative, especially if you're not playing with your lower nature, to say the least. But so I put some thought into this video, because I had to think about, really, what was the top 3 areas in my life that has improved since I started practicing semen retention. And there's a lot of areas in my life. I would say mostly all of the areas in my life have improved since I started this journey. And it's a beautiful time to be alive, man, especially if you're a young man and you got a lot of life force energy and you want to build your kingdom. If you want to create like a legendary lineage and have a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, you feel me? This is a good time to be alive. Now, there's a lot of things that I want to really get into in this video, but I'm going to stay on script. For the time being, I actually took down some notes. But pretty much, I'm going to get into it. But before I even get into that, make sure you have your water. Gotta stay hydrated. We are made up of 70% water, bro. So, we're here in the flesh and stuff, but we really have to understand how our body is, how it works. And really, to be honest, bro, we mainly just need sunlight and water. We don't need nothing else. We eat food to just enjoy the human experience, to be totally honest. Like, yeah, we get a lot of nutrients sometimes, but in today's day and age, we eat a lot more bullshit than we do the good shit. But MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody, Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do. I know some of y'all is pissed off because it's like I'm 3 minutes in and I haven't started. I don't care. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here, and it's beautiful. Fucked up. Sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Area number 1 that has improved in my life. I put it to, say it right there. Just read it, dog. Just read it, bro. Like, ain't no damn secret. All right. Area number 1, my overall confidence level, bro. Since I started this journey, before, I ain't gonna lie, I was a pretty confident person, to say the least. I was pretty confident. I'm really the type. All right, put it like this, bro. If you already had the list, all right, because some guys never had a problem with confidence. Some guys that practice semen retention, they don't do it. Oh, they didn't have confidence with the girls and shit. So some guys have. Everybody has their reason. You feel me? So I'm not here to judge. But I know before I practiced SR, I was a confident person. I did what I did, and I was pretty much just living life, enjoying life, But I seen the level of confidence. It literally changed. It shifted once I started to control my energy. more in particular the sexual energy. How many times I was going out and messing with females and doing all kind of crazy shit. Because if you're single after being in a relationship where you got your heart broken, plenty of times probably you probably got your heart broken by a couple females. You get into the stage as a guy. You get into the stage where it's just like cold heartedness, looking at women as just objects or whatever. You feel me? You have this toxic mindset, to say the least. You feel me? And my thing was what really got what, because put it like this, after a heartbreak, my confidence level definitely went down. I was like, dang, bro. Like, you feel me? This is the woman of my quote unquote dreams at the time. You feel me? And when it didn't work out, I had to move on. It was hard to move on, but I moved on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the toxic thing to think about is like, man, just find another female and smash her and just keep it going. Like, what the hell? Like, stop crying. So I thought that was actually kind of healthy for me. I'm not gonna lie. And really, in the long run, I started to realize like I was trying to fill a void. You feel me? Because I had opened up my heart to this particular female. And again, every guy has gone through this. I know it. You feel me? You don't got to tell me and act like you ain't ever been through something similar. I'm pretty sure you have. You feel me? If you haven't, then shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. So as far as like me getting back into the dating world and just me just doing shit in the matrix and just dealing with women period, it was like I was seeing what reality, like, first of all, what life was, because there's you getting your heart broken and then your confidence level going down in that department, and then you having to go out into the world, go to school, find a good paying job or a good career. And if you don't have a good career, now the money that you make, that's where your confidence actually lies in. So it went from me naturally having the confidence before, life got real. Like when you in high school, you ain't really living life like that type shit. I mean, you living life, but you young, high school, middle school type shit. You just out here learning shit. Post high school and then college, and then when you see people start to graduate and people start to get married and people start to have kids and all this other shit, and people are getting these good jobs, and one nigga went to the NFL, the other nigga went to the NBA, and y'all went to the same school type shit, you start to feel a type of way. You feel me? Your confidence level starts to waver. At least that's what happened with me. You feel me? That's what was happening. So now I was kind of at a crossroads. I'm like, damn, I can't really get the bitches like that because I ain't got the money no more. And I can't give my heart to these bitches either. You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. You feel me? Just having that type of mindset. And then with the money, it's like there were certain things that happened that, like, mentally for me, because again, like I had situations in my life when I was 21 through 24, when I was really going through, I experienced something called psychosis. You feel me? If y'all know about that, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before in one of my older videos, but I experienced something called psychosis, and I basically lost touch with this reality because I was in a different kind of frequency, and it was just a whole bunch of different kind of like messages I was getting from different realms while I was in this reality, but I lost touch of this reality. You feel me? So it took me a couple of years to bounce back from that. So bouncing back from that, again, my confidence level was like up and down. Life was starting to kick me in the ass. So that's when, around that same time when I was experiencing psychosis, I also was experiencing a spiritual awakening. So, and that's actually one of the things that are on my list, but I'm gonna get into that and see, and I'm gonna show y'all how all of this ties in. I had a spiritual awakening, and just by having that spiritual awakening, it let me know that, like, okay, I wasn't tripping, but still had to have a balance. I still need to be able to operate within all realms. You feel me? If I'm going to be doing this, you see what I'm saying? So with having that spiritual awakening, I started doing my research. I started researching just stuff about, the Bible, stuff about, how America came to be, stuff about, African history. You feel me? Stuff about Egyptian gods, and stuff about, astrology. I started researching all of these things, right? And I started to learn. I'm like, okay, there's different realms of reality that exist. And just because we are here in the third dimension, this is not just everything. And you have to understand, like, what you do on a subtle level affects what you do here in this third dimension. You feel me? So the subtle level is the spiritual realm. What you see or hear or think about all gets into your mind. You feel me? Of course, it's gonna get into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is connected to your spirit. That gets into your spirit type shit. You feel me? Like when people be making music and shit, like, yeah, it's, sometimes music be spiritual. It just try to touch your damn spirit. So basically, learning all of this information and just kind of doing the shadow work, and then fast forward to like my mid 20s, this is when I started learning about semen retention. And now when I learned about it, I was like, damn, I'm learning about all this spiritual stuff, but I haven't mastered sex. Meaning, like, I haven't mastered the control over it. Like, why do I have an impulsive, need to want to do something all the damn time when I'm fucking horny? Like, nah, there has to be something where put in place where I can control myself. And I didn't even know at the time, because like over time, when you are living in, like, places like South Florida and Miami, Miami Beach, you're in that type of area, you adapt to this lifestyle where it's like, fast money, fast pussy, all that shit. You feel me? So you live in that life, but you're draining yourself out. And I was becoming drained for real. I really was. This is post after the breakup and everything, and after my mental health issues that I had and everything. This is now I'm like at this point where I'm like, I need to control this side of me. I'm not even focused to get money or even focused on my career because I'm too busy wanting to live this lifestyle. So once I started learning about semen retention and I started practicing it, and within the first month or two of getting actually on a streak, that's when I felt my confidence shift. It changed because now that was the one thing I was lacking in, was controlling my sexual energy. Now I can control it. With me practicing that, it gave me an instant boost of confidence. You feel me? Just an instant boost. Again, once you complete something in your life, it's gonna, that's what I'm saying, like, keep so as drinking water every single day. You drink two, 3 bottles of water every single day. You're gonna actually get a little bit more confident because subconsciously you know that you're feeding your body what it needs. Literally, just on a simple level, bro. That's how good habits start. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, practicing semen retention really boosted my confidence in that regard. I ain't even write none of this shit down. I'm telling you, dog. It's just I be still be getting downloads. You feel me? But I do have some notes. But yeah, I possess the masculine energy overall. As far as like, and I could tell this is validated based on me going to work and going to different places and being around people who aren't biased to to me, as far as like, people in public don't know that I'm Moody Starr. So when they tell me certain stuff and they give give me certain compliments, I'm not really surprised by it, but it's because I know I've been taking care of myself. It's not because they know I have a YouTube channel, so they can be like, "Oh, you're Moody Starr, da 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 X Y Z." Like, nah, like, based on like how I carry myself, and just I just walk with the confidence that I do have, that people recognize that, and they give me their flowers, my flowers or whatnot, whatever. But anyway, um, and of course I've been becoming a lot more fearless, and I feel like this is the same thing is gonna happen to you when you practice semen retention. You just gonna have that boost of testosterone and libido. You're gonna be fearless. You're gonna be living with no regrets. And this is the last part I'm gonna talk about on this subject when it comes to confidence. Knowing how to defend yourself if needed. Okay, now I'm not one to initiate drama or anything like that. I don't do that. You feel me? Some people, everybody has are made up that people are made up of different energies, similar energies, but it's still different. So you have certain people who like are like a fire element, for example, or earth element, for example, and or a water. whatever. You feel me? Everybody has their piece. So I can't really say that like my piece is my piece. You feel me? Because my piece may not be your piece. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like different strokes for different folks. But as far as initiating, when it comes to going back and forth with people, if somebody's attacking you verbally, or if they're trying to demean you, trying to attack you. Again, this happens when you do have the glow. You have to know how to defend yourself. And I feel like naturally it'll happen for you. You won't be looking for, you know, these kind of confrontations, but if it comes to it, like you'll know how to stand up for yourself. You feel me? That's what I learned since I've been practicing semen retention. Like before, I ain't gonna lie, I would let some shit rock because I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying like, what, I don't care, so whatever. I'm still getting this, or I'm still getting that from this person. But nah, like when you practice semen retention, you carry yourself a different way. You carry yourself with respect. Women are gonna love that shit too, and you're not gonna take anybody's bullshit. And of course, you're gonna have an increased level of confidence in that area as well. The second thing that has improved in my life since I've been practicing semen retention is developing emotional intelligence, dealing with my inner emotions, realizing my traumas, and again, you're gonna realize some of your traumas, if any, um, and then also, I'm sorry, also dealing with my temper and stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. I do have a temper, but and I've really always been like that since I was a kid. But I'm just again, I don't like being in confrontations and stuff like that because usually when I get into that energy, it's up. You feel me? And um, I don't usually get there. I don't usually get there. Like it takes a lot. You feel me? And the only time somebody would probably really gets my that side of me is if I'm probably going through some shit and now you're just adding to what I'm going through, and now you know I'm gonna use you to let off of whatever the fuck I got going on. You feel me? Um, and I'm rarely in that energy. I promise you that I'm rarely in that energy when it comes to like me always going through some shit. Like it's gonna be, but when it do happen, that shit be up. But for the most part, the fact that I'm not in that energy at like for most of the time, if I get to that point, it has something to do with a female. I ain't gonna lie, it probably has something to do with a female. Just keep it 1,000, and that's why when you develop the emotional intelligence to understand that sometimes different women, they will be saying stuff to either bait you or just shit test you, or again, they got something emotionally going on within them. Once you become reactionary to what they got going on and now you're going back and forth and you're arguing with them, then now you're not in your masculine state. Just the other day that shit happened to me, I ain't gonna lie. It was a female that I don't fuck with till this day. I still don't fuck with her. um she basically said some shit to bait me up and I got out of character. You feel me? Now, again, I'm still working on it. The fact that I have the awareness to be like, hey, like, okay, you didn't show emotional intelligence within that moment. So this is what you have to do. You have to correct yourself. The next time, if she happens to say something to try to bait you up, either walk away, leave the room or something, because again, the ego can only take so much. When a motherfucker is talking down on you and shit like that for no reason at all, just because you stand on what you believe in, like, yeah, you're gonna be responsive. You're gonna be reactive. You feel me? So that's something that I still need to work on. But I would say that again, I'm developing the emotional intelligence to understand shit. Even if I'm in life and I do something and I react and it's not the right thing, or not the right way to react. Is my forehead showing? That bitch is light. It look like my forehead is showing. Embarrassing. Um, you have to recognize where times you was tripping, times where you was wrong. You gotta like hold yourself accountable. And you feel me? That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that every single day. And then just having an overall, once you control your emotions, period, though, when it comes to you dealing with the female intimately, it's just you and her type shit. She'll become a lot more attracted to you, and she will also become a lot more self-aware. because again, you won't be feeding into some of the things. It's not her that you're going against, bro. Okay? It's not her that you're going against. I repeat that. Society as a whole has brainwashed men and women. Okay? So it's basically ideology versus ideology. Never take, if a female has a certain ideology, bro, never, like, bro, like, don't take it too seriously, because, and then the reason why I say that is because some of women's ideologies, bro, is just completely, it's toxic. Just like with men. Same thing with like how I was thinking after I got my heart broke. I just thought, like, you know what, I'm just gonna get these bitches, get this money, and okay. Women just, you feel me? Like, I'm just thinking like toxic shit, you feel me? Like, so we have to be aware of different ideologies, man. We have to be aware that you might be dealing with a female who is like right for you, but she has certain ideologies that's just, you know, it's literally Matrix like. You feel me? If you get what I'm saying. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, bro. Because again, we don't want to be, if you consider yourself to be breaking away from the Matrix as far as the different ideologies and everybody just, you know, it's a free for all to do some toxic shit that goes against nature. If you're trying to break away from that, you wouldn't want to deal with a female who's still in that. She may see you for your light and your good energy and all of that, but you still have to be aware of the fact that sometimes an ideology or an idea or whatnot can literally break apart a relationship just because somebody has a belief in this. Trust me, I've been cut off by a female just because I told her about her religion. Literally, she literally has cut me off. So you just be aware. Like, again, you don't have to force anybody to change their ways. If they want to think how they want to think, then you know what I'm saying, just move the fuck on. You don't have to go back and forth. You feel me? Um so yeah, that's the second thing that has improved in my life. I still need to work on that emotional intelligence. But the last thing that has kind of improved in my life since I've been practicing semen retention is being spiritually liberated and having an appreciation for the flesh. And I say that because based on everything that I just said within this video, like, y'all know, spirit, it's spirit, mental, physical, you know, everything goes hand in hand. Everything is connected. And I feel at this point in time that, like, you know, I'm kind of unstoppable, bro, in the sense that people have been trying to tear me down. People have been trying to look at me a certain way. And when you're spiritually liberated, bro, everything, like, everything that's negative, everything that's opposing you, it really is just more energy to boost yourself up. Literally, like, you will literally elevate because you're inclined. You know what you are doing spiritually for your being and also for your flesh. Now, I have a very new appreciation for the flesh. A lot of people be like, oh, you know, the things of the flesh, don't do this, the flesh, don't be led by this, the flesh, the flesh. Like, bro, they be demonizing everything that we do. They be demonizing our natural, you know what I'm saying? Like, our DNA makeup. Hold on, let me fix this. This is kind of leaning a little bit. They be demonizing our natural DNA in our makeup, bro. Understand that you are living in a supercomputer slash mini universe. This is a biological computer that can do a lot of things, man. They've been trying to stop our biological computer for years, or at least slow it down and use it. They want to use our bodies literally as a source of energy to carry out their realm of reality. You see what I'm saying? I formed a new appreciation for the flesh because when you control your sexual energy, you change that into creative energy, life force energy, and this is how you become an alchemist. You know what I'm saying? This is how magic starts in life when you are in your creative state. because that's what it is. We're here to. It's all about evolution, creating and evolving. So overall, man, like literally, bro, the most I would like to call it the most powerful activity as humans we can do is being that, like, have sex. Basically, that's the most. It's because you're gonna procreate, you're gonna feel good doing it, and then some people sometimes they get into these situations where they have one partner, and then they have the next partner, then they have the next partner. Now the sacred act of having sex has been ruined because you've done it so many times. So what if you've done it so many times, you find your partner, now that you find your partner, you have a sex with your partner, you might be doing some things to your partner that you've done in the past that like in the past you did it to them in a demeaning way. You feel me? So now that you're with your person that you're gonna settle down with and be with them for the rest of your life, it's like, do you even want to keep doing the same type of things you was doing sexually with the females before her type shit? Like, are you gonna keep doing? You people don't really think about that, bro, until you actually get in love, and now you wish like, damn, man, I wish I could have. This could have been the first thing I did with this chick instead of. Now I'm saying we live and we learn. You feel me? But once you control that aspect of your life, if you're a guy, if you happen to have a problem with it, if you happen to have a problem with watching porn and all of that, you have to be able to control that area of your life. Because once you realign yourself, that's giving you more charge within your battery to get to your ultimate goal. A lot of the people who are successful in life, they had to practice discipline. I don't care how much songs they make about sex. I don't care how much drugs you might see them take. At some point in time, they had a sacrifice. Who you might be seeing might be a motherfucking clone, to be totally honest. The motherfuckers that smoking and drinking and shit like that, the celebrities. But real shit, you got the real people who got to the top, they had a sacrifice. Them too, the same. I'm Cardi B. I guarantee you, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, goddamn Doja Cat, all these female rappers and singers and shit. At some point in time, even though they're very sexualized and stuff, at some point in time, they had to abstain from having sex. I guarantee. I don't even need to ask them to know, because success is all about sacrifice. And once you make that sacrifice, that's the other side of the sacrifice, which is success. You see what I'm saying? And you will become more successful in your life, in different areas of your life, once you know, practice, controlling that one specific area, and then also controlling what goes into your mind as far as ideologies are concerned, and also what goes into your body as far as like water, fruits, natural foods, things of that nature. Once you get to that level of just having the awareness, now you're going to continue to build. You're going to create a better version of yourself every single day. So yeah, those are the three things that have improved in my life since I've been practicing semen retention. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, share, comment down below, drop a bag on the cash out to support the team. I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. It's been your boy Moody Starr. Yo, y'all boys stay at it. Gentlemen, stay at it, I should say. Do what you gotta do. And yeah, man, this is a very interesting time to be alive. So make sure you take advantage of it. Make sure you take care of the things that you need to do now. So that way in the future, you're not behind this shit. Because I'm telling you right now, even though guys, they say, we can have kids at any age, like we're still on the clock too. Trust and believe, you feel me? Opportunity really doesn't wait on no man. So you have to be ready for anything at any time. Make sure you drink your water, bro. All right. It's a wrap. I don't know why I stay here, bro. I said the video was over with. I mean, weed limit.